Load more playbooks. There's one that's specifically a driving one. It's the driver.
Oh, fuck. My bad. I should have mentioned that one.
the the one with the rig was interesting, but then they're like the one move that they for sure get. It the first sentence is look to the person that holds your leash. Uh,
Yeah,
and
never
I
mind.
wasn't sure what to make of that, so I
I
decided to
literally
move
saw
to the
the
driver.
rig and was like, ooh, I feel like Gabe's thing will have the rig and that this will be difficult to find for some of us. It actually wasn't that hard to find for me when I just came across the name Battle Babe. I was like, that's definitely horse with gun.
And then, Mike, in case you didn't see, the only other thing we need for pregame is I need a near-death experience.
Right, that wasn't a
near-death
Haribo thing.
experience.
You need a near-death experience
history
for your
questions
character.
lead me to
Wildly, I
a
read
Just tell me one
you
about
added
yourself. It
us,
won't
and
be
I
helpful for
read
the
like
podcast.
at Haribo, and I was like, well, obviously he's asking for Haribo and Sparkalonius. Nope,
No,
he wasn't.
I know how he got his stand.
Okay.
He was born.
He wasn't.
I mean,
Because it's made way
off the
made
top
It
of
was
my
me.
head, I
It's
can
me.
only think
It's
the
made
first
way-
time he tried to use the whip and summon an animal, he nearly killed himself.
So that's going to be a problem because the way that your characters unlock their stand is through this near-death experience. But
Okay.
maybe you just always could do this and you didn't know.
Until you did it. I mean, maybe you were fishing and things went so much worse.
Guess I will have to frame a near-death experience that.
Could I save my carriage from a near death experience?
Yes, but your carriage wasn't a stand. It was maybe it was just like a real carriage, and then you were gonna die because you were falling down the cliff. But then it,
or maybe all he had was his carriage, and it was like about to be on fire or something, and he literally had to push it, fucking flex up and push it out of the way, lift it up off of someone that was gonna do it harm.
Lift it up off of someone, or I'm gonna die.
And then it fell in love with you or something.
Maybe
we can go with whichever one of those you
I was
want.
trying to. Bandits lit my barn on fire.
They were
and
stealing your
had
catalytic converter. So you had to pick it up off of them. So fucking good.
And I was like, I need this carriage to move by itself, or we're never gonna make it out of this here barn.
And then it moved by itself.
And it moved by itself, and I saved it from burning.
All right. Well, we'll expand on that a little bit in the moment, which is going to begin shortly. I want to make sure everybody has some kind of stat so that whenever we ask you to roll for something, you can look for what to roll for.
Oh, Battle Babe prepared. Chip.
We're not going to have to roll for much initially here, but you know, I want you to pay attention once we get started.
Oh, yes, sure.
Because we're starting in media res after a couple of quick flashbacks.
I'm gonna go get my water bottle real quick.
Okay, so I've got the Apocalypse World 2E extended book, but I don't have the original book.
Should be fine.
Okay.
So long as it's
I mean, literally the main thing is just to have the basic moves, whatever your character's moves, the stats at level 1, whatever level 1 stats are. Everything else we'll decide if we want to do, depending on how it goes. But
cool. I will just.
If there's moves that I'll have to just read these moves.
I already picked my Battle Babe moves. I'm ready to go.
You think Tiny Nubbins is a fighter?
I don't know.
He
doesn't belong to me.
Like himself? Is he thick, you think, or is he like scrangly? I know we'll find out.
What he is for sure is cool.
Okay.
He's
Dude,
always
me too.
cool.
I'm so fucking cool. I went all cool.
I can't help but be cool. But I could be.
You guys are cool gangsters. You guys are a cool gang of rustlers.
I went so cool. I actually went a negative to weird because I'm so cool. Like it can't be weird. None of it can be weird.
You know what? All right, then I'm gonna go.
Nothing weird about a
I
talking
think
horse.
Tiny Nubbins is so not a fighter.
I mean, that makes sense.
Tiny Nubbins is cool and sharp and a little bit weird. But he is not hard.
I'm neutral hard.
Yeah,
Neutral hard.
And Wit is hard and weird, but not cool at all.
Hard and weird, not cool at
Nice
all.
and
Actually
well-rounded for
tracks.
everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, especially with how random your ability is, that's pretty weird.
Yeah.
Okay. So then, just to quickly run down, so that we all know what we're expecting, since this is a brief new format. I'm gonna do a quick intro to what it is that we're doing. I'll mention Apocalypse World because that's the system that we're playing in. Wink. And then we're going to go over who you guys are, and we're going to mention your characters, and we're also going to mention the near-death experience, but we're going to mention everyone around and their characters and their abilities first, and then we'll retrospective go back to the near-death experiences, and then we'll join our characters in the horse race.
Okay.
All right. Here we go.
It's Dungeons.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the podcast. Do you want to do it? You do it.
Oh, fuck. I didn't even turn on Craig. Give me a second. Shit. I got the actual thing running, but I forgot about Craig entirely. We don't have to.
Oh, yeah. You see.
Don't worry about going to join Craig.
Do you want to go in the other chat? Not that I'm worried about people jumping in on us, but what if they do?
I'll kick them. We're already in, and now Craig's in.
And they say bad words into Craig.
Oh, 2 hats? Shit. I'll kick him. And because now Craig's here, it's a separate audio line, so none of it matters. I can just remove that audio line. Okay. We're back. Craig's here. Now you can hit it. You can hit it if you got it. I just was about to hit it same time as you were going in, so we're good.
Is there still something I need to join for Craig?
No. Don't worry about joining Craig. We don't need the extra audio line.
Okay, cool. Great. What did we decide? Any really quick last minute pitches for the name of this? Steel Ball Fun.
Steel Ball Fun is so good.
Horsing around.
Horsing around's fine. Steel Ball Fun is good because it's a play on words of the thing we're doing, which is Steel Ball Run.
Which is a play on words of the Cannonball Run.
Well, yeah,
we're 3 levels deep. Can we go 4 levels deep? We'll go 4 levels deep by the end, I promise.
Cannonball steel.
Steel ball guns.
Steel ball guns. Let's just call it musket. Let's just call the race musket. Steel ball gun. The race is called musket. You guys have uppies. Those are the names of your abilities.
Uppies?
This is Bobo's atypical trek.
I want uppies.
What?
All right, here we go. Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Lawrence, and this is Dungeons, Drive-Ins, and Dice, and I am in charge this time, and that's why it's like this. So this is a series that we're going to be calling Steel Ball Fun, and that's because it takes place in. I'll get to it. Yeehaw. It takes place in 1890. And what do we know about the 1890s? For
soon.
The Model T won't even be invented for another 18 years. We've got trains all the way across America, but that's still not the number one means of conveyance. What is? It's not walking.
It's our boy.
It's horses.
Oh, wait.
And we're gonna be doing a lot of horse stuff because we're gonna be participating in the Steel Ball Run race found within the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Universe Part 7. We're going to be doing the Steel Ball Run race, which is a trans-American horse race. Estimated to take up to 80 days to complete.
Nah.
Many of the competitors are not expected to finish the race. However, we do have 3 competitors here with us today, and let's meet the rest of the folks around the table.
We're going to do it in less than 100. My name's M, and I'm playing Chip, the horse, and his stand, Big Iron, because we're playing in the JoJo's universe, and I feel like my stand is important. I'm playing Chip the horse. Chip the horse is a very muscular Mustang, thick ass horse. Imagine like a horse from like the El Dorado horse, you know, that like stands tall and prances a little bit, but is like a thicker chested, probably like red.
A terrifying horse,
stallion.
A terrifying prospect for all the other competitors.
And Chip doesn't speak because he's a horse. Why would he speak? But his stand communicates with others that have stands, I guess. And if they don't have stands, then Chip is probably just a horse to them.
Really smart horse. Probably pretty ornery.
Yes. Let's see, his stand is Big Iron. He's got his old rider, whose name is Ryder. He's got their revolver kind of strapped to his waist. It's probably a pretty comical style belt where the revolver can sit. He never draws it because how could he? He's a horse. But he has
down
6
by his waist.
Huh? Oh yeah, for sure. It like if a horse wore pants, would he wear them like this or like that? Yeah.
I was picturing it like slung on his neck.
No,
something.
Dude, it's definitely around.
It's like he's a cowboy, but a horse.
He sure is. And what does Big Iron your stand look like?
There's 6 bullets from the revolver that kind of float around. Generally, they hang out in the gun, I think, except for one of them who is, I think the bullet's name was Chip. The whole thing's was Big Iron.
Do I have that written down? I might.
I don't remember the horse's name. We talked about this so long ago, and I feel like I came up with a cool horse name.
Yeah, I thought the bullet's name was Chip.
Calf? The horse's name is Calf.
Calf, that's right. Okay, Calf the horse. Calf the Mustang.
Yeah, and Chip is the bullet.
Chip is the bullet. That's what tracks for me too. So Chip speaks.
So yeah, for the rest of that intro, just sub out. Yep, 100% just sub out. I play the horse named.
Yeah.
Calf.
Horse named Calf. And Chip. Yeah, just one of the bullets kind of hangs out all the time with Chip because it's gonna say what
he's
Chip is
never fire.
Thinking. He's the bullet I fire last. You know, I never fire because when I fire them, they die, and I have to respawn them.
Chip is the only one with memories because the rest of them have all perished.
Chip just gets more and more bitter,
and they don't understand why Chip is so different than the rest of them.
Yeah, well, they don't really get a chance.
I kind of love it. That's honestly, that's great.
That's shit.
You can stop there for now. We'll get to how you awakened your stand near-death experience. We're going to do that. Honestly, cut that part. I don't even think we need to do near-death experiences. You guys could just have your stands. I don't think it's worth the additional...
We've had them for so long, you know?
Yeah, I don't think we need to worry about that. I thought it was a fun idea. I think we're getting we're crossing too many things up right now. We don't need to do that. Yeah, what M did, do that.
Can we still do history questions, though? Those are fun.
Oh, my history.
Yeah, we can do history questions. We'll do rapid fire them.
Yeah, we'll do history questions once we all introduce everybody. Because I don't have a way to...
We'll do history questions because then we're working within the framework of the system.
Yeah, gotta know who we all are.
It solves the same purpose. It fills the same purpose.
Who's next? Honestly, I think I'm going to make the whole... The bullet's name being Chip, I think the horse's name is Chip, and the bullet's name is Big Iron. But Big Iron is speaking for Big Iron, the community of bullets. You know what I mean?
You don't want to call the bullet Calf?
No, I think it felt better coming out of my mouth saying Chip and Big Iron.
I love
Chip the horse, yeah.
Yep. Chip and Big Iron. That's great.
Who's next?
I can't go next.
In that case, I'm Theodore Stringer, usually the dungeon master, but now the player. Playing a guy named Tiny Nubbins. I feel like the joke for Tiny Nubbins was that he was really tall and thin. I guess I'm gonna stick by that. Tiny Nubbins is a carriage driver, and so like as I think about it now, the silhouette of him sort of perched up on the little seat of his one-person carriage that he drives around is deeply strange. But I guess we're going with that. Tiny Nubbins, he's a carriage driver. He's just got the carriage, no horse, because the carriage drives itself.
And currently you have Calf that's with you. Calf is behaving as your horse.
Calf,
it's a pretend
behaving
situation.
As my horse.
It's to hold appearances that Calf. He's not pulling the. They work together.
Yes, because tangentially we do the rules of the Steel Ball Run race. We'll get to those a little bit deeper here in a moment, but you got to use the same means of conveyance the whole way through. So you got to use one horse, one carriage. Got to be the same horse, got to be the same carriage.
Do they have to be attached the whole time? I'm sure we'll get to that, but
there's no rules regarding that.
Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, sure.
The horse can take a break. That's fine. It's going to take 80 days.
Yeah, less than 100 for sure.
And tell us about Tiny Nubbins' stand.
Tiny Nubbins' stand. It's a carriage that moves by itself, and it's bigger on the inside, like a TARDIS. What's it got in there? A full bar. What else has it got in there? Other stuff.
Other stuff. That's perfect. I mean, we'll get to it, but I think right now it just has one more guy in it. Because if you're riding on top, and Chip is the horse, then it's still a one-man carriage.
Then I am living in luxury riding in this carriage.
You're drunk.
Yeah. And I am Michael, and I am playing Wit. And Wit is a scrawny, bow-legged farmer rancher by trade, whose farm was not doing well, so he had to enter this race because he needs the cash, man. And Wit's stand is a lovely leather whip named Devo that sits on his right hip. So Wit and his whip on his hip.
Love it. 10 out of 10. And so I did, we wanted to do the history questions, and I did sort of think we came up in the pre-talks that you guys are some sort of a little gang. You guys have maybe done petty crime together. I don't imagine you guys are holding up trains or anything like that. Two scrawny guys and a big horse.
The more I think about it,
and there's also the
more I think about it, I like if Chip's whole thing as the horse is that he hates and he hates other horses, doesn't love them. And in fact, it's so far down the scale.
We did need to bring that up.
Yeah, it's so far down the scale that he actively hunts other horses. That's his big, he wants to prove he's the best by a there can be only one kind of standard. And I like, if there's ways that our being a gang helps Chip come across more horses, then hell yeah. But we could also just kind of come together because if you have to have a horse at least to enter being a horse race of some kind.
I thought we had a backstory for that I killed your rider after your rider killed my horse. and we sort of created a pact.
I like that. Yeah, I don't. It's been a minute since we did do this, but I do like that. I am super down with that.
Hell yeah. So originally Ryder was killed by Wit, and then Wit joined forces with, because you didn't have a horse. Well, and you guys could communicate because at this point you had already had your stand, Wit.
Yeah.
And so you, I guess, were just like chill. You were like, yeah, I mean, I also hate horses. You can kill them, that's fine. I can probably monetize that in some way. There's probably things that horses have.
Do Wit?
We did not address what my stand does.
Yeah, that's right. It is a whip.
I thought you were just gonna hold it.
Oh shit!
Is not.
You can also just hold it if you want. Yours is kind of less evident than the other two, I think.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna hold it.
Okay. Sure.
Come out
I love it. We have a whip that does something.
It impressed Chip enough, and he thinks he can use it for his dirty gains.
And then, how did Tiny Nubbins join in on this unlikely pairing? Were you just like, I really want to join that steel ball run, but I don't have a horse. I've never had a horse.
I was sort of thinking somewhere on the way to the race, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, because the race does begin all the way in San Diego.
San Diego.
Maybe, because I was thinking between the three of us, we would make an unlikely but perhaps effective trio of horse thieves.
That we steal them and kill them?
Well, we don't maybe kill all of them, but we have to establish
we leave one
dominance
to tell the
over
tale
the
and then
herd.
we sell that one.
You know, we've got to if we establish dominance over the herd with our own horse, and then we have a carriage that doesn't get tired and moves by itself, it could just sort of act as a herd dog.
We gotta watch out for horse Satan.
Then you have infinite horse
ammo.
About
subjugation of other horses.
That's fine with Chip.
So maybe we horse thefted the wrong people and we had to run away out of the Southwest, and so suddenly we're out in, we got close enough to San Diego to hear about this here race.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, and it's national news. This is the talk of everywhere.
Oh, okay.
It's the most exciting thing to have ever happened in the United States so far.
There's tons of targets for me out there. Chip and I would definitely like to get out to San Diego.
But why?
I wonder how many episodes you're going to keep that up.
2 to 3.
Exactly how many do we have?
So then I guess it's history question time. Do we want to knock those out real quick?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
History, Battle Babe. That's the playbook I'm
got a
playing.
Decent enough background for our characters at this point.
We introduced I'm a horse, list the characters' names. We already did that. Okay, on your turn, ask the other players which of their characters you can trust. For the characters you can trust, write history -1. For the characters you can't trust, write history +3. You are indifferent to what is safe and drawn to what is not. I feel I'll let you guys answer. I'll let you guys answer.
I think you don't trust Wit, and I love that about your relationship.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the same thing. I think I do trust I almost said Dibney. Not Dibney. I don't know why.
Tiny Nubbins, his questions feel very...
Yeah, not Dibney.
Tiny Nubbins, his questions feel very straightforward, so I think Tiny Nubbins is a very straightforward guy.
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
I trust you. There's nothing in this, so unfortunately we have a history -1, and I don't trust a Wit because if he can throw other horses, like I'm nervous. He's not using it on me.
Whoa, spoilers.
Well, he can throw horses. Anyway.
And also he killed your rider. He killed your original rider, which I assume you liked enough.
Yeah, we work well together, but I'm not sure I can trust him with my life, with my horse life.
Cool. Next history.
So I've got 3 history questions, but since there's only 2 of you and one of my questions is kind of meh, I'm only going to ask 2 of them.
Nope.
Which of you once got me out of some serious shit?
I can have gotten you out of some serious shit. What serious shit were we in? This was no, because you killed my rider, so we were probably in like an offshoot town where my rider was in a saloon of some kind, and I was gallivanting around the town on my lonesome. You tell me, was this pre or post your stand? Did I save you as a horse, or did I save you as a... No, I would have saved you just as a horse. I wouldn't have had my stand. That's even crazier. I think this is pre both of our stands.
I think you could have had your stand at that point. I think it's kind of reasonable at this point for everyone to just sort of have developed their stand over time of existing.
Okay, yeah. I don't know. I saved you from a gang of horse thieves, but I don't mean they were like horses. I mean they were horses that were thieves. A gang of 5 of them.
Horses that were doing theft.
That like cornered you in a back alley away from your stand.
Man, they caught me 75 feet from my stand down a back alley, these horses. I thought I'd be safe because there were no people down this alley, but man, these horses.
You were like, what are those 5 horses doing down the alley? And I swooped in and shot them all in the fucking head. Bop, 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 bop.
Which was probably the second strangest thing that you'd seen after this gang of horse thieves. A horse gunman.
Don't worry about it. Chip's got your back, brother.
Well, what do you do about horses with knives, if not horses with guns?
That's why you don't bring a horse knife to a horse gunfight.
So, history +1 for you.
Hell yeah.
My other question, which one of you have I caught sometimes staring out at the horizon?
That's me.
History +3.
Oh, shit.
History +3. Wow.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he's never explained why he's looking out at the horizon. He just spends a lot of time staring off into the distance.
And Theodore, did
Tiny
you
Nubbins
say
doesn't
the
need to
name of
know.
your stand? I'm actually not sure.
I didn't.
You gonna hold on to that?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Until it's relevant.
Sure. I love it.
I'm the only one that's forthcoming, and I'm gonna kill you. I will
and I'm not
kill
gonna tell you anything about my
Great.
stands. I've got so many stands you guys
appreciate the
can't know about any of
directness.
them.
All right. So, for my list for history on my turn, I just write history -2 for everyone.
Rude.
I mean, so what was the horrible thing? What was the horrible thing?
Well, we write
that he did
-2 for you. That's crazy. Oh no,
what was the
write
horrible
them.
thing that
Sorry.
that Wit did to Tiny Nubbins? What was the horrible thing that he did to get -2 history with you? Because I understand where it came from for Chip.
I killed your horse. I killed your horse.
You did.
I killed your man.
killed
I killed your
Jingles.
horse.
You killed my horse,
So?
Jingles.
Good.
Jingles was weak.
Fucking love it.
Sorry, Chip thinks Jingles was weak. I have no opinions.
You can have opinions if you want.
He's just a normal horse to me.
Not allowed to.
To me and my brothers.
I've just never trusted anyone named Tiny.
Oh shit!
Hell yeah!
Also, I've only got classical music in my jukebox.
You've got one of the crank pianos in there.
There's another thing I want to call out really quick is that Chip the horse is wearing it looks like the old sheriff's vest that Ryder actually was wearing, but it's torn through with the big horse legs in it. But it is worth body armor too. I just feel like that's important to point out.
Sure, man.
I'm a fucking armored horse.
Oh god.
Sounds good. All right. So, last thing, so the Steel Ball Run race, we're not going to be able to play through every day. So we're not going to. But before we get started in media res, we're going to start in media res. But I wanted to do a quick flashback of the day that you guys decided to join the Steel Ball Run race. And I think a good place to start that scene would be with a good buddy that you guys made coming to San Diego, a gentleman named Triton D. Ulysses. And you guys ran into Triton. He invited you to an outdoor saloon. He saw you guys going by. Didn't seem like you guys had a lot of aim to yourself. You didn't have a lot of purpose, kind of wandering, and you hear a voice call out from behind you. He says, and tell me if I don't do the voice right.
Okay.
This is M's character they helped me come up with. But he says, hey, nope. Hey,
so much deeper.
Hey, y'all. Hey, why don't you come over here and talk to me for a moment?
You're a little too southern, but that's okay.
Come on, I won't bite. Look like you guys have a tail.
Chip doesn't even give this guy the time of day. Keeps prancing right on by. Not a horse.
Horsey has a tail. He's a horse.
I've seen lots of horses come around here. Lots and lots of horses. I'd say we've got most of them in the whole 44 states over here right now.
Killing horses in public is not the easiest way to get out of a place. I need to get them in the shadows. This guy wouldn't understand, boys. We should continue on.
Why don't y'all come over and I'll buy you a drink. I'll buy you two.
What are you selling, mister?
Well, I'm joining this here Steel Ball Run race here coming up. And, I figured I could use some friends along the way. I know a couple of really good shortcuts along the route. Maybe we could all take them together.
Can Chip do some sort of insight check on this dude? Some sort of
Yeah.
Is he... Because I feel like maybe we were aimlessly wandering to look for our into the Steel Ball Run race. Like, if that's why we came all the way to San Diego, maybe we didn't have a way to
That's probably true. You guys this is unlikely to be the first time you've heard of this race.
Right. We're just looking for how we can get in. I want to murder horses, and they could use $50 million.
And it does cost $1,100 to enter per person. So you guys do need to come up with $2,200 during this flashback.
Can I? Well,
unless you already had $2,200
from
I killed 5 horse thieves by myself. Do they have maybe enough? If they were horses that were thieves already, they had to have stolen stuff. If I knew about them as thieves specifically,
you need another $50. I'm sorry, guys.
That's fine. Hey, that got us there.
You got to figure out where to get 50.
I mean, we got us there. This guy,
looking at
Chip stamps his
looking
foot.
at you, Chip, to the poker table.
Chip says, well, he's willing to put up everything but $50. That's how much he got from them horse thieves there. But it's not like Chip makes a lot of money.
And also, Chip doesn't have to pay to enter the race. Chip just needs one of them to do that.
That's right. It's your race. This is like the entry fee for Chip to get them killings on. Says Big Iron.
So if you want to make a, I don't know, a sharp check
roll.
Read a person.
Yeah, it's a sharp check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, read a
Yeah, hit me with
person.
that real
That's
quick.
right. Okay,
Yeah.
sharp is +1.
And this is
Meanwhile,
the
Tiny
day before the
Nubbins-
race starts. There's one more day before the race starts in this scene.
Meanwhile, Tiny Nubbins is going to ask, how short are your cuts?
9 is the person telling the truth.
He is 100%. He's smiling. His aura is absolutely non-threatening. He just seems like a generally nice guy. And you observe him a little bit closer. You sort of lock in on him. And you see beneath his perfectly pristine white duster and light white dress pants, he looks really nice. He's really well put together. But you see underneath his jacket a little gold star. But he's 100% forthcoming with his intentions here. He just wants somebody to hang out and chat with tonight.
Man's with law.
Maybe we should give Chip the kill gesture to not mention the horse wrestling anymore.
All right. Does he have a horse with
so
him?
So every time that the stand Big Iron has talked, Ulysses has not reacted whatsoever. He's really only looking at you two.
Okay.
Wit and Nubbins.
Oh, Jesus. I love it when I talk to the normies.
What was your question?
How short are these shortcuts he's talking about?
Well, partner, I'll tell you, there is quite a few miscellaneous passages, some unknown bridges that I've been around in my travels. I'm up from Cripple Creek, up in Colorado, and boy, I know those mountains better than the most of them. And that's one of the hardest routes through the third leg of the race. I don't know how much you folks know, but that's where you'll get real tired. Your horse back there, he looks mighty strong, but it's a game. It's an endurance game. This steel ball run.
Chip says he killed a horse in endurance in Cripple Creek once.
Wit's gonna glance at Chip.
You folks got a real exciting horse back there. I'm sure he's going to do great.
Just straight curb stomped his ass.
Oh, he's got nothing. He's got nothing but personality. I'll tell you that for free. I'll even give you a nickel to say so. I really.
But I think I'm mighty set for money, friend. But how about I buy you folks a couple of beers?
You don't say. Mighty set for money, you say.
Well, yes, sir. I am a man. I am a man of the law. I do have a job. I do hold it steady. But I have some time saved up. I have a couple of deputies back home watching things around, and I've made a couple of good investments in my life. So I'm.
So that don't mean you might not have $50 lying around, do you?
That is a very specific number.
Shake him down, boys. He looks well off.
Between that badge, my horse, and your shortcuts, I believe that we are just $50 short of a deal.
Ask his name. Ask his name.
What's your name, friend?
Well, my name is Triton D. Ulysses.
Right, he said that. My bad.
You can just call me Sheriff.
Sorry.
What's Johnny Law want with this here race?
I want $50 million and my name in the papers.
Wait.
But to be perfectly honest with you, my horse and me, we're getting a little bit up in age. It's sort of one last hurrah for the two of us, I don't expect to win, but you know, like I said, I do know some tricks, and if you folks are feeling competitive, you know, maybe I could lend a hand, and you know, maybe I'll see you on the way. Maybe you get there before me. Who can say?
What? Big Iron
Wait, are
floats
we
up.
not on a team together?
Yeah, I
Well,
whisper.
it's
not
an
the-
individual competition, technically speaking.
I was a little confused when you started mentioning your own horse. That
Does he have his horse with him?
No, his horse is nowhere to be seen.
I'll get him out of this race
Yeah.
right now.
So I'll tell you what, friend. I can spot you gentlemen $50. But why don't you give me back double when you win? How about that?
What?
$100 when we take the trophy.
Well, I mean, folks, if you take first and second, you'd be walking away with $75 million. What's $100?
First and second.
And a new friend. How about that?
Is it an
And he offers a
individual
handshake
race?
to Tiny Nubbins and
Oh,
Wit.
wait. First and second?
Yeah, you guys can't. I mean, you're not on a team. It's technically still individuals.
Wait, so where's my wait?
But we have to
Are we
enter.
Are we all one team?
I think we have a solution to that.
I think
is
you
Tiny
guys just pay
Nubbins
for
and
one
Chip
entry and then
and Wit just rides in the cart, and nobody will know the difference.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Or you
It's
guys could just get
okay.
first if you just join in. You guys
It's
are
just
you're
me and
technically
Chip.
cheating, but you're horse thieves and murderers, so it's probably fine. Because technically, the only rule is you got to use the same means of conveyance the whole way through. Same horse, same carriage.
Okay.
But do they have to be connected the
No,
whole way
I
through?
mean, you can take a break. That's fine.
It's not about taking a break,
one's
but like,
watching.
I mean, like, can we split up? Are there rule? Is this the thing we're gonna get kicked out of if
You
we break
can't
the rules?
finish the race with just the carriage. Is that what you're asking?
It's not
I
like
guess-
they're gonna
I guess-
put
I
in
mean,
the
that is what I'm
rules,
asking, like,
you
if
can't
I go
let the carriage
down-
drive by itself.
Or like, if we split apart and I take
It'll be
one
a-
group and the
a
carriage
person
takes
in there.
another group, do we? You know what I mean? Like, is that?
Whoever is registered as the rider of you guys would need to finish at the same time to win. Because the
Oh,
horse can't win by itself. The carriage can't win by itself. But whoever ends up wanting to be Chip's rider, that's who is entering in the race. That's who's paying the $1,100.
Chip may be after killing them horses, but me myself, I think they should not be sliding horses like this. Just horses can't finish on their own. This is some bullshit, says Big Iron.
It is a necessary sacrifice for us to achieve our goals.
I guess.
He's still holding his hand out, and you guys are like just watching Big
For a
Iron talk.
handshake?
Yeah, we're staring at Chip. I will shrug and look at Tiny.
I mean, Tiny gives a thumbs up. He's not getting down from his seat on the carriage though.
Chip
Well, he
clops up
he comes
and
over
puts a
to
hand
you.
up. Puts one hoof up and stares him in
daps
the
you up.
face.
He
Hell
daps
yeah.
you up. But he approaches very carefully because he doesn't want to get hooved. And he brings a beer over to Tiny up in the top of the carriage, and he breaks the top off. He flips the cap off and he tosses it up to you. It fizzes on your carriage a little bit, and then he also throws up a sack of $50 silver.
Sweet.
Because he got sacks of money.
Well,
That's his whole
well.
bag.
I must say, by the end of our conversation, I wasn't completely sure what you're actually getting out of this agreement, but I'm glad that we've made it. Thank you for the
I just want to have a
$50.
fun time on this steel ball run race, and I think having friends out there will get me through it faster. You know, maybe you folks help me out a little bit, and let me get my map out. I'll show you the shortcuts that I've got. And Triton, he takes out his map and he shows you it's especially prevalent on, like he said, the course that goes through Colorado. And that is when we're going to join you folks in Meteor Res. We're in the third leg of the race. You guys have already traveled 800 miles. There are 8 legs of the race. We're at Colorado.
8
We're
legs.
at the base of the
horses
mountains.
have we killed so far?
Yeah.
How many horses do you think you got?
How many people are in the race? How many horses are in the race?
Thousands.
Tens of thousands or thousands? I just want to make sure.
I would say thousands. You know, it's a lot of money. That's a lot of money to fork up.
3 legs in.
A lot of horses.
Probably over 1,000 horses.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
But maybe just right as we entered Colorado, we killed our 1,000th horse. Chip is stoked about it. 3 legs in, we've already killed 1,000.
It is the talk
wanted in every state we've come.
It is the talk of the race. No one has any idea how this is happening.
Only about 800 of them were a part of the race.
They knew this was going to be an incredibly dangerous race for riders and horse involved, but it has been so much worse than anyone expected.
It's going to be a 99.9% mortality rate for horses in the race.
So
the people that
papers have definitely given you a nickname.
I don't think the papers know that you are doing this. I think you would have had
someone's killing all the horses.
They're blaming it on you for sure, dude.
I don't even think that's true. I think that what's happening is like in the big masses, whenever you guys kick off from each of the checkpoints, and there's like hundreds and hundreds of horses in a big pile, just as that route is being progressed on the race, it's just bodies are dropping back and back. I don't know if you can kill quite that many, because don't you have to recharge your bullets?
Yeah, can't you only kill 5 at a time? Or can you get multiple horses with each bullet?
One of my shot patterns hits an area. I don't know. That's probably because it uses 5 bullets or something, but it hits an area. So I would imagine that I started the race by like fucking area affecting a bunch of riders, you know? And then like each leg in that first phase when we're all next to each other, I just keep taking riders down.
Everyone is on the lookout for a mystery weapon that somebody has or some sort of horse disease.
Not everyone has a stand?
No. You guys haven't encountered a single person with the same ability as you for this whole race. There's people who are in front of you that are alive because their horses are faster, and then there are corpses behind you.
This is why Chip thinks they're all so weak. They can't even stand up to us.
And so, the papers are abuzz about this and about how many disqualifications there have been just because the horses have been died.
A great first 3
People are starting
legs.
to think, is this race even possible for a horse to do?
Yes.
And it's hey man,
just run.
It's a big twist. It's definitely a departure from the source material, and I'm loving it. So you guys are at the base of the Rocky Mountains, and you guys have been on this approach for the last 6 hours or so. It is midday, but leaning towards evening, I would say. Maybe it's 2 o'clock, 2:30. And you guys are on the approach to the first bridge that Ulysses mentioned. You also know, because you started the third leg earlier today, that Ulysses isn't terribly far behind you. But as he said, his horse isn't the fastest or the youngest. And, he's probably an hour and a half back from you guys. A lot of the rest of the pack have stayed on the main route. And so you guys aren't fully aware how many people have maybe tried this shortcut or know of this shortcut either. But currently the route in front of you, pretty clear as far as you can see. You are taking a little bit of a windy path uphill right now. Anything you guys would like to do in this moment?
I will be 100% honest. I appreciate Ulysses for giving us this path, but if he is in the same race as us, I say as we like slowly saunter up the hill, I will be killing his horse too. Maybe he could join our carriage, but whatever his horse's name is, it's gonna die just like the rest of them.
His horse's name is Tobago.
No,
There you go. All right.
to go into a grave, it will.
Wit's gonna yell out of the carriage, could y'all take the turns more slowly? You're spilling my drink.
Talk to the carriage.
Yeah, we're all saying this from inside. We're all inside the carriage,
including me.
No, you're not.
I mean, you can.
So here's the thing.
I guess the bullet can be inside.
The horse can definitely also be inside the carriage.
Ambulate. Does the carriage self-ambulate as fast as a horse can run? I don't think so.
As fast as a horse can run while pulling a carriage? Yes.
So no other horses are pulling carriages in this race?
No.
The ones that were too slow and died.
Right on the starting line.
They were the first to fall.
Yeah, no, we're not really doing speed. We're doing constant movement.
Yeah. The carriage on its own can move as fast as a horse pulling a carriage can move.
Exactly. So when Calf doesn't feel like walking anymore and wants to take a snooze, or Chip can come inside the carriage, and
so the horse can go in the carriage. The horse can just go in the carriage.
Yes.
So so
this is the way for us to win.
From the outside.
The other good reason to take the windy route is so that they don't see us doing this bullshit nonsense. Of the carriage, just like the carriage just winding its own way.
Are there like windows in the carriage? Like, how does that work?
Definitely.
But how does that work?
Well, you've got like the canvas draw at the front and back.
Is it the same? Is it the same image just forever because of the inside being longer than it is on the outside? Is it just the same image?
I think it's got to be just a window on the door. I think that's
one window on the door.
One window on the door.
Maybe the front, because it feels like seeing where we're going might be helpful.
The rest of the inside's got like saloon style paintings and stuff.
Does the carriage just look like a carriage? Does the carriage have eyes or anything like that you could see through?
Maybe there's a cab up front that when you get into, it's like a cab size.
I'm trying to get a feel for how much senses you guys have to the outside world while you're in here drinking with a horse.
I could put one of my bullets outside to talk, since Big Iron has 6. I just put one outside. If
can I see with the carriage is a Buck Wild question.
The carriage can just communicate with you, right?
I just need to know what parameters I'm working within.
Yeah, why not? Sure, I can see with the carriage. That makes sense.
Okay. So you can just see like out the front of the carriage. So I think there's a window on the door, and I think that Tiny Nubbins can see outside of the carriage.
Yeah, I can see just the front.
Yep. Okay. Got it. So you guys you're trundling along. You guys you're probably going to get to the bridge in maybe another 10 minutes or so. Is there anything you guys want to do other than just chilling in here? Totally fine if you want to. We'll just progress things along.
I mean, if we're progressing to a notable checkpoint on our map, Chip is probably done taking a break.
Yeah, the bridge was what Ulysses specifically mentioned. He was like, this is a bridge that is going to save you a ton of time.
Chip is going to get out, I think, when we get to the bridge. Just to check things out, I think it's better probably to cross the bridge, depending on what kind of bridge it is. We can decide on how to cross it when we figure out what kind of bridge it is. If it's like a rope bridge, we have to be a lot more careful, right? But we'll figure that out when we get there. But Chip is going to get out and go back to pull, like, horse cart pulling mode. That way we can be prepared for anything as we approach the shortcut. What does that look like
whenever Chip engages horse cart pulling mode?
I imagine there's a bridle. he can put in his mouth like a, he knows how to act like a horse. And I imagine that he's not doing
like a loose one hanging from the front
front things.
Yeah, no, it's got the two
walks
front.
up
Yeah,
and sticks his head in it.
the wood. I don't know what the full wood piece is called on the carriage, but the piece that comes up and goes in between the horse, so the horse can bridle it up. The yoke. Yeah.
Yeah, so those aren't attached, but he is standing in between them.
Maybe it has a yoke that can be adjusted in and out. So when he's not pulling, the yoke goes in. It's just a normal. No one understands how it's moving.
Yeah,
everyone thinks it's haunted.
They fold up.
I love it.
Plenty of times during this race already, people have just shot at the ghost carriage. What is it? Is it sturdy on the ghost carriage? Is it sturdy outside? Is your stand sturdy?
What does the ghost carriage look like? What kind of carriage form are we riding in?
It's a one-person carriage.
I said that it looked like the Beauty and the Beast animated moving carriage.
Like the unbloomed flower, kind of like a bulb.
But for one person.
Was that the one with the spider legs?
Yes.
Oh, I was thinking Cinderella. Never mind.
Yeah, just the body of it, though. The legs are actual wheels.
Wheels, yeah.
So it looks, it does sort of, it does sort of have a phone booth kind of a look. It looks like an old school picture booth.
Old school picture
kind
booth.
of.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Old-timey rectangle.
Old-timey rectangle, but it's got a whole bar, a whole, saloon inside.
And how thick are the sides of it? Is your stand sturdy? Because if people see, if superstitious folks see this along the route, they are shooting at it. This is a spooky thing to see.
I mean, so long as they're not like right up on it, it's probably fine.
Okay. There's just some surface damage on the outside because what I sort of imagine is your stand is inhabiting the carriage, rather than I guess like the carriage is wearing your stand. I don't like that interpretation. So yeah, you just got some bullets lodged in the wood of your stand.
Does that mean that the carriage's consciousness could shift carriages?
Maybe.
Like if I'm just curious, if we find like a cool, well-dressed carriage, if we're just bringing the consciousness over and turning that one into a TARDIS, maybe that's
I don't know if Tiny's ever tried.
I don't know. Anyway.
But yeah, so we're about 5 minutes away from the bridge now. Anybody want to do anything more? I know Chip wants to get out whenever we get close.
Yeah, I mean Chip's out now. He's got bridle on. The big irons floating above him, ready to.
Why don't you make me? Why don't you just make me open your brain check, Chip, as the one who's mostly looking out here.
Any way that I could make it examine closely. Just because it's going to be better for me.
Is that one that we've made up?
It is, yeah. It is the one I actually made up. It just felt like the Rita, or it could be Rita Sitch.
Yeah, Rita Sitch is the one that I would like to do.
Yeah, go ahead and roll. Go roll whatever you want.
Maybe you do Rita Sitch, and I'll give you the help action. That way you get plus what? Let me see how my help action works with you real quick. For Gabe, it's unfortunately -1. So an 8, what is help? You got a 12? Well, I already helped anyway.
Sure did.
I opened myself to danger in helping him, but I gave him a +1, so I brought him above the 12. But I already rolled, so might as well. What are your questions for Rita Sitch?
Let's see.
Yeah, it's ask any three or just any three.
Oh yeah, ask any three questions you want.
You can just ask questions.
What should I be on the lookout for? What's my enemy's true position?
And also any other question not from the list. Yeah. Can the bridge support us?
That'd be good. Yeah.
You know, what dangers lie in this
Who's got
gulch?
the gnarliest looking horse?
What should I be on the lookout for? You should be on the lookout for probably other participants of this race because it has gotten extremely violent extremely quickly, and it is your fault. And it has sort of escalated the amount of danger, I would say, that's happening in the race. People are becoming more blatant with just eliminating other people from the race than I think most people expected. I think most people expected like sort of a 50-50 split, but then all the horse murderers began, and now it's leaning 70-30 now as far as level of violence versus cordiality, horse race time.
It's going to be a 99% death rate by the end.
As far as what is my enemy's true position, I think that you understand that if anyone else is on this route, they're using the same route as you because they know this secret. So the most vulnerable place is probably the bridge. And can the bridge support your weight? As you get in eyesight of this bridge, you realize that it's a pretty long bridge, but it's pretty well kept. It looks like it is something that the folks that live around here use to herd cattle across the river. Otherwise, it is extremely difficult. This is why it's a shortcut. You have to go way north or way south in order to cross this river, because it's probably a 40-50 foot drop into the river from the bridge. So you really don't want to do that, and there's not really a good way to cross it. You can go all the way down the cliffside, you can go up. It's a very steep decline, so it is possible to cross otherwise, but it's pretty difficult. It has been raining a lot lately, so you can hear the river before you can see the bridge. The river is a Russian.
I also think that we, like, in our lookout, it probably was tailored to see if there were any racers that were here causing trouble. You know what I mean? Like, yes, we definitely are on the lookout for other racers specifically.
I think you folks have seen no one really behind you on your path so far, but you have seen what are those things called? Horseshoes. You have seen horseshoe tracks leading up this path in the same direction that you've been heading. And those have been fairly consistent. Probably 10, 15 different sets of tracks. Some of them you think are pretty fresh. Some of them you're not so sure about. Could just be the people who live in this area.
What kind of idiots would blow their lead just to ambush us?
That's a good point, I guess. But also, we do need to be on the lookout for the local ruffians as well. As well, sorry. Lost it for a second there. Chip just sidles right up
now
to
we're at the bridge.
Yeah, the bridge. Ready to
got my
as I
revolver out.
described it to you, the rivers are rushing. You can tell that pretty clearly now. Looks like a bridge. It's a little bit woodsy around here, not terribly dense, but some evergreens dot the path on either side of the bridge pathway. You look to your right, there's some beautiful mountains off in the distance, snow-capped.
I mean, we cross. We're on the lookout already. I think Chip pulls the carriage across.
I call back into the carriage. It's a mighty fine bridge. Good old drop. If you want to throw anything off the side.
Is there anything of no value in the carriage I could throw off the side?
The old bottles that
Not
we've drank
Yeah,
that
an empty
aren't.
bottle.
Yeah.
All right, he'll come out with he'll stick his head out with an empty bottle and toss it off the bridge.
You know, that weren't exactly what I meant, but thank you for
Okay.
lightening our load.
So you guys begin your trek across this bridge. Like I said, it's fairly long, but not unreasonably long. You guys get about a third of the way up, and then you guys start to hear a creak, a wooden creak. And it doesn't sound like it's coming from directly below you. It sounds like it's coming from further ahead.
I don't like the sound of them creaks. Can't go
Chip.
back though.
Bolts.
Is there room for Wit to sit next to Tiny
Oh, fuck
Nubbins?
that horse. I always hated that horse.
Okay, so Chip, do you just let go of the thing and start
No,
running?
God, no. I'm pulling the carriage with me, but I when the first creak happens, I think it's a trap, and so Chip is gonna fucking floor it forward.
So you're moving slightly faster than a horse carrying a carriage?
Yeah, now it's a horse carrying a carriage at full run.
Yeah. So
he's
as
just a horse running. He's not attached to the carriage.
As you
I'm bringing the
start to
carriage. I'm for sure
run,
bringing the carriage.
Give me a.
Oh, I thought you just ran off.
No. I'm carrying the carriage. I think Chip holds image when we need when he's in image for now.
Give me a do something under fire.
Do something under
Give me
fire
it at a -1 modifier.
Roll plus cool at a -1. I come in with a +3, so it's only a +2. Double 6s.
Damn.
Okay.
So that's gonna be a solid 14.
Here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna get you really dig deep in your horse heart of horse hearts here, and you say, I gotta bust this out, and we start going. You get pretty quickly, relatively quickly, to the middle of the bridge, and that creak has only gotten louder and louder as you've been approaching the center of the bridge. And as you get closer to the center of the bridge, you're starting to see trees, saplings sprout from the middle of the wooden bridge up through the floorboards of the bridge, and ever expanding, bigger and bigger, and growing more rapidly than you could imagine. And you're past these at this point.
We're gonna make it? Okay, good.
Yeah, I was gonna say, as they start, if they get in the way, I can like shotgun fire to tear them up.
They're not in the way.
Okay,
they're behind you now.
Perfect.
But you saw them growing as you were continuing.
Yeah.
And you keep going, and you keep going, and the bridge behind you, it begins to collapse.
Oh, that's not good for Ulysses.
You continue to charge on this path.
Good point.
And you feel the carriage start to slip out from underneath you. It's being pulled away from you. It's being pulled behind. So it's pulling against your mouth.
I'm the strongest horse, at least in America, if not the entire world. And Chip knows this for a fact. And he's not going to give up on the carriage. He's going to pull it with him.
100%.
I feel like as a
or he's going to try to pull it with
carriage, I can also do something about this.
Why don't you give me a roll as well, Theodore?
Do something under fire. That's a 13.
Easiest bridge we've ever come across.
Okay, great. 100%. So you just slam this thing. You put the carriage into overdrive, and you drive. You guys like ramp off of this broken section of the bridge as it begins to collapse. You just shoot right up and over the ledge, and you turn around and you see sprouting from the supports of the bridge this forest. It's a whole range of trees that have sprouted out of this single area of the bridge supports. and it has destroyed this bridge almost entirely. It has completely collapsed.
Well, if that ain't the darndest thing I ever saw.
Ulysses is fucked.
Yeah, that is too bad for him. I'll make sure he gets his $100.
And then I now have a question.
Exchange of information, idiot.
After this has taken place, you guys get to safety on the other side of the bridge. Do you guys just continue on your way? Do you take a second to assess the situation?
No, we keep going.
Wait.
You just keep going?
Chip is gonna stop and scope it out. I think this is if it's not super duper short range, they have to be within like that was like a thing happening. Like someone is probably near. Chip thinks someone's nearby. We should check this out before we just continue on. No?
That's probably a good suggestion.
Coming up behind us.
I think I would counter suggest perhaps that the easiest way for them not to get us.
And are we having this conversation inside the carriage?
Probably all outside the carriage, right? Would you come out and like sit with me up on top?
Yeah, I came and sat with you on
the. Is for us to just keep moving and get out of range.
I guess if we leave them in the dust.
If we just beat it, they can't come and get us.
The trees at this point have stopped growing.
Just beat feet, get out of here. And hooves, Chip, and hooves. What have
we decided here? Are we going to investigate or are we moving along?
What is your stand's name, Gabe? Is that important? Is that a reveal that I'm pushing? I just want to make sure.
I think so, but it might be.
I mean, it's pulled off a detail about the stand that like I don't super want to deal with.
It also the name also doesn't have to be related to the stand. It just happens to be.
It's one of my favorite parts of your thing, though. Is that it? Oh my god!
I just don't know how to roleplay that. Well, I haven't talked about this. But we just almost went through a near-death experience. So I suddenly feel like sharing. I don't know the name of your whip, but I know that your guns have names, and I must admit my
name's Big Iron. You know me.
My self-driving carriage also has a name, and that name is Puppy Love.
Puppy Love.
Puppy Love is my carriage, and my carriage is wanted that name because it was a symbol of their feelings.
Feelings for who?
Now you've taken
for Jesus, you lunatic. Who do you think?
It's a Bible-loving carriage. Okay.
That's why it can't be 100 feet from across.
You wear a necklace that it's drawn to.
You wear a cross.
Oh my gosh.
Well, okay. The Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away.
No, you dumb horse gun. It loves me. It follows me around.
Oh.
It keeps bringing me tires because they're round like rings.
Okay.
That's why I don't leave. It's all right. There's always whiskey and ham sandwiches.
Self-generating whiskey and ham sandwiches.
I think most of the items inside of the stand are real items. I don't know if it generates Roman Cokes. I think you have to get those. That's why I think it was probably really hard for you to honestly. You needed the stand's help to get through this situation because it's like so much heavier than a carriage should be. Like so much heavier. There's so many things in there. You know how much a bar weighs? Just the bar. Just the the surface.
Hundreds of pounds.
Yeah, but
wait, are you telling me that this stand came empty and I had to fill it with crap?
Yeah, I think you had to furnish it. I don't think your stand ability is I have a fun place to hang out.
I mean, you're not drinking the liquor of your stand.
So okay, so I'm also a carpenter, I guess.
Yeah, sure. You might have stole this.
And this is what I've been using
one
my
big empty cavern when you entered in the first time. You built the walls.
This is my man cave.
You filled it with love.
Yep, I filled it with whiskey and ham sandwiches and soft-boiled eggs.
All things you love.
There's a fridge of ham sandwiches.
The stand can keep the
boiled eggs.
The stand does keep the fridge cold.
Hell yeah. Those are its two abilities. It can keep a fridge cold and it's bigger on the inside and it moves.
We're really not
while this conversation is happening in this heartfelt reveal of your stand's name, you guys hear a loud snap and then the crumble of a boulder coming down the mountainside towards you directly right at this moment. What do you do?
Reverse.
We paused, or were we in motion at this point?
Motion.
You guys were standing outside of the carriage having this conversation. As last I heard,
sat on top of the carriage, but I think we decided to keep moving.
We're talking on the move.
Okay, so either way, it's still coming down the path from higher in the mountain at you guys after a loud snap and then the rumble.
Boulders starting to fall around us.
Yeah.
I mean, if I move backwards and you move forwards, it'll probably miss us.
Kick it into high gear.
As wide as the path is. It is Indiana Jones-esque in its execution right now. This is seemingly a perfect rock for this situation.
Well, boys, I think we're cooked.
I'm just gonna shoot it with my shotgun formation.
Yeah, let's go down swinging.
I blow this fucking thing right up.
You do it, horse.
Oh, here I go.
I'll also shoot, sure.
Is this a go aggro?
Observation of this rock. This rock looks like it's damaged. Like it is a wonderful size, but it seems like it's been beaten and cracked into this shape, perhaps.
Is this go aggro or do something
kind of fragile
under fire?
I think this would be I think this is a go aggro here.
In a row, another double sixes. Plus hard is 13. Force your hand and suck it up. Oh, they have to choose. The boulder has to choose to cave and do what I want or to force my hand and suck it up. I don't really know what that means. If you go aggro, make it clear what you want them to do and what you'll do to them.
You shoot the shit out of the boulder and it cracks and bursts into a ton of different pieces. And as it cracks and bursts, you see in the air of this dust something that's a little bit glittery. You see glitter moving through the air.
Chip hold your breath, Chip. I don't breathe, so I can keep talking through this, but you should hold your breath as we go through this glitter.
Whit will pull his bandana up over his nose.
You read that new book, Peter Pan?
I'm a bullet. I can't read.
And how many shots did you use to blow up this boulder?
I mean, I have 5 other
Is it a
shots.
double barrel shotgun?
It's
a revolver, I think.
I imagine the shotgun is like multiple bullets come out at one time. They hit an area and they do +1 harm because it's big, I guess.
I think the bullets are like comically horse-sized.
Yeah.
Maybe it's 2 bullets, but as they go out, they actually like break and split up into multiples. Being a stand
The
and
2
all,
bullets collide in the
know?
air and then explode.
Explode into multiple pieces, yeah.
Hell yeah. I think that makes sense. I think a
yeah.
2-bullet shot is probably worthy of the boulder.
Yeah.
So as you guys are moving through this dust cloud, holding one's breath and bandanaed up, you guys see the well, I guess only really one of you
They're
sees
on top. They're on
Tiny.
top and I'm pulling.
Oh, you guys are both on top.
Yeah,
that's right.
That's why we were
okay,
talking.
then all of you see
how we were talking.
all of you see the glitter in this cloud gather and move through the cloud, and then it sucks its way into the carriage.
Yeah, there, Tinkerbell. I go in the carriage.
Okay.
We haven't stopped moving. He slips down while we're running.
I would like us to roll for initiative.
Ooh, all right.
That's 2d6s plus anything?
Roll 2d6s.
9.
That's an 11 for wit.
7 for Chip and Big Iron.
7. Chip is 7. We got Tiny at 11.
9.
9. Wit at 11?
Wit is at 11.
Yes.
Okay. And then let me roll my dice. Alrighty. Wit, you are up first in the order. You have currently access to the same information that everyone else does.
All right. I am going to jump into the carriage as well. But I'm going to stand in the doorway and see what I can see with my papers.
Okay. I would say in this what kind of lighting are we talking about inside of Puppy Love?
You're muted, I think? Or maybe not.
Maybe you need to leave and come back. That's happened
yeah.
a bunch.
Maybe.
Hey, check.
There we go.
Oh, there we go.
All right, cool. I think I would give. Now that I'm furnishing it myself, I think my answer is probably a little bit, just normal. It's probably just like lamps. Lamps on tables. Regular
lamps.
Bunch of different lamps.
In the somewhat
oil lamps probably.
Yeah, and you only have one window inside here, so it's getting a little bit dark outside. So you're really only getting the light from the small amount of lamps that are currently lit inside here, and the light from the doorway that you're standing in.
What kind of oil?
And I think
you
what
ask?
you see,
horse oil.
huh? Yeah. And what you see is this sort of shimmery shape. It is moving around, and it's sort of moving behind. It's behind the piano right now. Is where you last saw it.
Piano.
But
Unnecessarily
it still
heavy.
Coalesced into anything, right? It's still
No, you just see it's like a little sparkly dust cloud that's seemingly moving in a uniform fashion.
Okay.
I've got a fly swatter and I'm going after it.
And then I think that's probably plenty to do in a turn, an observation.
Yep.
Do you want to make a roll of any kind? I guess I didn't make you make a roll for that. Just gave you
No,
free things.
I was
You could read a
coming in to
sitch.
observe and see what I needed to see, so next turn I can do something.
Okay. I'll try to make you make a dice roll next time. Or maybe I won't. I'm in charge. Okay. So what you guys see next is we still have just Chip outside now. And I think right now it kind of sounds like Tiny is focused inward inside the carriage.
Mm-hmm.
So I think this is going to be mostly just directed at Chip for this moment. Chip, you look to your left and you observe on the other side of the trail a fairly large log. You know, it's not like log cabin size log, but you know, this is a pretty big section, maybe a 3-foot section of a tree trunk. And then you hear a whoosh coming from the other side up the trail, and the other side of the up the trail, up the mountain on the other side of the trail on the right side. You hear a big whoosh and then a bunch of crackling. And then you see another tree trunk of similar shape and size begin to break its way through the tree line, heading directly towards you.
Oh no, they're gonna Ewok us.
And after that, we go to Tiny.
I mean, Tiny's got the fly swatter. Tiny's gonna try and get this thing.
So, Tiny, when you approach the piano, fly swatter in hand, you begin to hear the piano rumble and shake. The sound of keys, the ting-a-ling-ling, and it's not the normal sound that you hear whenever you're traveling along. You know, it's a pretty smooth ride inside Puppy Love. But right now, you're hearing a ting-a-ling-ling starting from the underside of the piano. And I'm going to need you to give me a do something under fire as you begin to try and fly swat this dust cloud behind your piano.
11.
11? Okay, so as you jump your way over, you're pretty tall. You start swinging your fly swatter behind, underneath the piano. You hear from behind you the nails from the bottom assembly of the piano shoot and impale themselves in the roof of the carriage. And you swipe your fly swatter back and forth, and the shiny, shimmery dust goes right through your fly swatter and then goes into another area of the carriage over by the seating area.
Not as effective as I'd have hoped.
And then we go. Okay. So next up, the dust cloud. The dust cloud is now. Tell me about. Tell me about the seating area, because you got a full bar in there. Is it just the Are we talking the stools, or do we have like actual full woodworked chairs? What are we talking about here? How many tables we got?
It's a booth.
It's a single booth?
Like, yeah, a single big wraparound booth with a table in the middle, right adjacent to a stage that it's like a small stage where you would think that performers would perform. We don't have performers in here. It's where Chip sits. There's cushions set out on the stage, and the horse sits on the stage, and it's where, you know, where
does Chip have
table.
Does Chip have like stuff? Does Chip have like luggage that he keeps in here? Chip have
What
like
do you
extra
eat?
horseshoes or anything like that? Gun oil?
Big bucket of oats.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine that since now we have like an actual carriage, I imagine that Chip has bought some like backup oats. I love that. He always has some oats. He prefers the flesh of other horses, but
oh, he's a horse minimal.
I mean, he is. Yeah, like there can be only one because I've consumed them all. Feels like the actual play. But that's just like, like of course he prefers it, but his natural meals are probably oats and that
Sure,
feels
the name of
easy
this
to
campaign isn't just horse murder.
Yeah. Yeah, it's steel ball fun.
There's more than one way to win a horse race.
Yeah. So I really don't think so. I think like the gun oil, no, because my gun is a stand, so it's not like it's gonna.
Then it's probably then because I think even though our stand is possessing a real carriage, it doesn't mean you have to have real carriage stuff. So I think there's probably just some like tools in cupboards over here that we have stored inside of the. I think it's reasonable to assume.
Sure.
And what happens is this dust cloud splits. One half of it is going towards the cupboards where all of the tools and repair parts are kept, and the other is heading directly for you, Tiny. And next in the order, we've got Chip. Chip, you have a 3-foot log heading directly towards you.
Chip is gonna leap the log. No challenge. None at all. Not even worried about the log. He's leaping the log.
Do something under fire.
Sure. 10.
Okay. So you're gonna leap the log. You majestically you let go of the girdle or whatever it is, the yoke. You hop directly over the log.
I wanted to bring it with me because I don't want it to get hit by the log either.
I don't know if you can leap with this several 100-pound carriage in your mouth. You're a very strong horse and you're a super big boy, but I think that might be maybe another roll, a second roll.
I'd take a second roll if I could possibly leap with the carriage. Like a disadvantaged kind of roll.
Sure. Give me a second roll. Roll 3. Take the 2 lowest.
Ooh. Okay. A 7.
Okay. So I think because of this,
suck for us in here.
I think because of this,
mixed success.
Things inside of the carriage are going to shift. However, outside of the carriage, no physical harm is going to befall anyone. However,
we did it.
This log collides with the other log on the other side of the path, and it splinters into hundreds of pieces.
Cool.
And then I get to go again.
Oh. Wait, so I was just dodging what was set up for me. Can I at least examine to see if I can find someone or like scope out if something is causing this or
I could give you a read a sitch.
Yeah.
Open brain, examine closely maybe would also work here.
I would read a sitch. Ooh, a 6. It's a failure. But I will take that XP.
Then
there's a bunch of crazy shit going
on. On a miss, ask one anyway, but be prepared for the worst.
Unrelated to the dust cloud.
Wait, on a miss, ask one anyway. Read a sitch?
Yeah, on a miss, ask one anyway, but be prepared for the worst.
Oh, that's not in the Spark Notes version.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, I'm just.
Oh no, you're on read a person, Gabe. At least if you're on Legend.
It says it on both of them at the thing that I'm looking at. No, I'm not on Legend.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Well, then maybe I just missed that. I'll ask one anyway, but be prepared for the worst. Sure. If that's okay. Yeah, sure. What's my enemy's true position? That's all I'm after anyway.
Everything at this current moment has come from uphill from you, other than I guess the bridge, which I guess also still happened uphill from you. further up
Okay.
the path, I think, is the position of your enemies.
Okay, then I put my head down and try to bolt past whatever other traps are here and just like forge ahead.
Okay. Gonna start sending it. Let's rejoin inside Puppy Love, and it is different in here now. I think there are maybe some bottles on the floor. There's some hay that got in the air. I think it's probably harder to see this now split dust cloud.
Is it still coming for me, or have we all been sort of shuffled around in here?
I would say you feel as though it is still coming for you. The lethal intent, the evil intent has not left your heart. Tiny.
Evil intent.
Okay.
You feel like you're in danger, but it is Wit's turn.
Okay, so
I'm in danger.
It's harder to see, but can I see the one headed towards Tiny?
Yeah, you can see a shiny cloud floating through the air still towards Tiny. It's hard. It's hard to lock in on, but you do see the glittery dust cloud heading that way.
All right, he's gonna shout, "Let's go, Devo," and grab his whip, spin it around in the air, and crack it at that glittery mass.
Alrighty. Roll me a 2d6 stand use check.
Oh, that one fell on the
What
floor.
stat is that? Stat is that?
There's no stat at this time. Not
Okay.
for this stand.
Weird.
That is 10. A
10?
flat 10.
Okay. So what happens is you whip your whip around, you yell Devo, and from the tip of your whip when it cracks, a pretty big lizard whips out of it. It is what is the one with the blue tongue?
Oh, blue tongue lizard from Australia.
It's one of those. You flip a blue tongue skink out of the tip of your whip, and it flies straight through this dust cloud. It sort of disperses the dust cloud, but you can sort of tell that it is slowly making its way back together.
All right.
Did anything happen to the skink?
It hits the wall and dies.
Oh no!
Man. No.
It came out of the whip so fast.
Exactly why Chip doesn't trust him.
It's an Australian animal. It came out of the whip so fast.
Gosh.
Does it being Australian have anything to do with the fact, like, how fast it came out of the whip?
It does.
Yeah, it's like the inverse of the distance or something.
Yeah, I mean, do we want to go into what Devo does in this moment?
Yes. The ability, the stand's ability is when he circles it and pulls it back to crack that whip, it reaches out to some sort of an animal. And when it's cracked forward, it produces that as a projectile. And the relative distance away of the animal that the whip locks onto directly correlates to the velocity of that animal as it exits the cracking of the whip.
I have this thing that gives me a random 12 animals. And then I also have a random country. So if they match up, if it's a bad roll, I'm going to give you a bad combination. But if it's a good roll, I'm going to give you a good combination.
Sweet.
So yeah, it's just a blast. That's such a funny ability. And then next, what is going to happen is the splinters that you are running away from, having just successfully jumped over them, Chip.
Mm-hmm.
The splinters from that log, those begin to grow rapidly into large spikes. And let me roll my dice to see how good I did. Those spikes are going to shoot at you my friend the horse, and you're gonna take 3 harm
Oh.
as they impale themselves into your armored vest.
That's 2 body armor. So I take 1 harm. Gotta find
One of
this
the
person.
splinters strikes true. And then we go to our friend Tiny.
Trying to think what I could do to protect myself from this cloud. Had a big fan. Maybe I could blow it away.
Maybe one of your stand abilities is like turning on the AC so it like pulls it out.
You already can keep a box frozen. Cold air bursts out.
Just filters the air like a normal car.
What if I'm just like, I'm stronger than some dust, and I just try and tough it out?
Breathe in deep.
Yeah, germ theory isn't out yet. I think that's fine.
That's true. You don't know what germs are.
Yeah.
Is that what you would like to do?
What can dust do? Yeah.
All right.
I'm stronger than dust.
Please give me...
I'm not a piano.
What would this roll even be?
Open your brain or...
seize by force.
Withstand... whatever.
Seize by force this dust cloud with your nostrils and respiratory system.
Battle moves.
Seize
Others,
by
battle
force
combat
is hard,
moves.
isn't it? Isn't it hard?
Wait,
yeah,
what is it? Seize by force? Yeah.
Seize by force.
Not a hard guy. So mine is too hard. So that's a 3.
On a miss, you still choose one.
Take definite hold of it in your lungs. But it's inside.
That might be the. That
you
might
never know what's
be
gonna
the.
happen in a stand fight. Doing the unexpected can be really, really good for you, or really, really bad for you. I haven't decided yet. It was a 3, which is the worst roll we've had so far. There's been a lot of successes. You guys didn't even do the bridge thing. Bridge thing, it's just you guys have to just leave.
Chip's native abilities help with jumping and running.
Yeah, let's take definite hold of the dust.
So, you absorb this dust into your respiratory system. And
captured.
Then
try to fucking ghost it.
Kind of immediately, a bunch of the tools that the other dust cloud was over by, those start like shaking on the ground and jerking in your direction.
I like that.
And now, oh boy, and now those are flying straight towards you. And whenever they get to you, I mean, if it's just like a hammer, you know, it's just a blunt hit.
Just like
you
a
know,
hammer.
like the bolts that you use to attach a wheel to a wagon, those are all flying at you, and they land on your skin, and they are slammed hard.
Well, I mean, if they're gonna shoot at me, I'm gonna try and get down on the ground. I'm like go flat. I've been in gunfights.
Let's roll a contested roll. Roll 2d6, and we'll do a clash here.
Ooh.
6.
Okay, so it when it goes around, it comes around. I did roll an 11.
All
so
right.
I'm gonna have you take 2 harm as these various metal objects strike your body, and it hurts. You don't like it.
Okay, but I do still have definite hold of the dust, so I don't get the wind knocked out of me.
You just hold your breath.
And then
I do go down though. I take the hit and I just
whenever
silently
you go
keel
down,
over.
you see the other half of the dust rise to the top of the cabin of the vehicle.
Breathe it in.
One hand,
Hold it.
one arm is holding my stomach and one arm is like grabbing at it.
Okay. And these metal objects are still they're right against your skin. They're as if glued on you.
Magnetized, you might say.
Let us go. We haven't investigated further. Let us go now to Chip.
Yeah.
It's your turn, Chip.
Did Mike take a second turn?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he threw the animal. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I killed the lizard.
Yeah, you kill the lizard.
Chip would like to. He's gonna keep running forward, but he wants to scope out if he can see what's causing whatever's happening, or if this is just like a run of land he needs to make it to the end of. You know what I mean? Is this like trapped land, or is this like actively being caused traps? You know, like, oh, they passed this point, now I will cause this trap? Or is this laid traps and this is happening when I pass it no matter what? Feel like maybe for a question of that specificity, I could do another read a sitch, I could do examine closely, which is one we made up, or I could just do like a roll plus maybe sharp.
Yeah, I think that I'm okay with that. Give me a roll plus sharp at a -1 because you're just asking me a question.
No. That's a 5.
You can't tell in this moment, but I would say with the timing of things, it seems a little too convenient.
Then I will just forge on ahead and try to keep our speed and keep my eyes out, see if I can see who's causing this so I can make a counter. But it seems the best I can do so far is keep the carriage moving forward, so I will just forge ahead,
and as
dodging
you
what I
progress
can.
forward, you don't see any projectiles in the current path, but further along, you do see in the down the path you get around a corner, around a mountainside bend, and you're continuing along this path, and you see way further ahead. It sort of looks like a pink apple, like a big round, like a big just a big old pink apple. You're pretty far away from it at this point, but it is sort of like right in the middle of the path.
I'm gonna
pink apple.
Prepare.
It's not actually an apple. It's just a pink, spherical shape.
I'm
That's
gonna
all
prepare
you can see
to
for now.
shoot it as we approach if it feels like something I need to shoot, but not yet. I want to get a little closer.
Yeah, I think that's what you see as you continue along, and then we jump back into Puppy Love with our friend Wit. You just saw how that went for Tiny. Tiny's now got a bunch of metal pieces sitting on top of his body.
So, and he's down on the floor, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's still one floating around, and there's now one in Tiny, as far as
that
I
is
can
the
tell.
current assessment of the situation.
Do I see a bucket or anything that I can grab?
Yeah, sure, you can find a spittoon.
Okay, I'm gonna grab a spittoon and see if I can like scoop up the rest of the dust in a spittoon.
Okay. Give me a seize by force.
Seize by force. All right. Seize by force is roll plus hard. Okay.
Oh, when we entered into this charged situation, I was supposed to roll a specific move, which is, well, I'll hold to the side, but I have a hold 2 with this move for whenever it comes up.
All right, so I rolled an 11 plus 2 hard is a 13.
You choose 3.
Seize by force. Let's go back to that one. Take definite hold of it. I'm going to take definite hold of it. I'm going to inflict terrible harm by like shaking it in the spittoon, which I want to scare or dismay the enemy inside the spittoon.
Gotcha.
Okay.
That'll confuse you, motherfucker.
You scoop them all in, you've got them in the bucket, you slam the bucket to the ground, you start shaking the bucket, and you say, "How about that?" And you hear from
That's for my lizard friend.
you hear from the we pan over to the lizard corpse. We pan back to the bucket. You hear inside the bucket just a very, very quiet and you also hear it from inside Tiny.
Oh no! I hadn't
And
considered
that I think that is what happens in your turn.
Yeah.
And then we go back to this turn. And what is going to happen next is from much higher in the path. I think this is something that you all hear. You guys hear a single gunshot.
Oh.
And then after that gunshot, it collides with the single shot. It collides with the frame of the door. Is the door still flapping open on Puppy Love? Door shut. What happens there?
That's on.
It's got a latch.
That's on Mike. Did you shut it behind you? You were standing in the open door when
I was standing
Chip
in the open,
jumped a
and then
log.
I used the whip, and then I moved to the. I don't think I thought.
Surprised you
about
stayed in
closing
the
door.
carriage.
Yeah. So
All right.
I think if I saw the opportunity to grab the spittoon, I didn't think about slamming the door shut.
I think this is what happens then, and I think again, I think only you two in the carriage really realize that this has happened. But the shot rings out. You guys hear the collision on the side of Puppy Love, and then you guys hear it again before you see it. A second collision on the edge on the door frame of Puppy Love, and then you guys both pan over to see what that second impact was after the single shot, and there's a man standing there holding onto the bar next to the door frame, and he's smiling at the two of you inside of the carriage, and he tips his hat and he says, "Mighty fine path we're all taking, ain't it?" And I think that's where we're gonna end for tonight.
Oh, but I had. Oh my god! I'm just gonna hard stomp on the brakes. Just stop running. Fuck.
So yeah, that's that. Again, I think we have at most 2 more sessions of this. It's really just this and then one more fight afterwards. So, but yeah, lots of things going on, lots of things for people to ponder on, lots of things for us to forget and then come back to again later.
Yeah, we'll see it when we come back next time.
Yeah, definitely. I'm ending this one feeling like the dog that caught the car. not actually sure what I'm supposed to do with
It wasn't what I expected you to do with it. Because I don't know. I mean, yeah, it's magnetism adjacent for sure. We'll get deeper into that as we come back. But boy, I don't know if that was the right play, but I did love that you did it.
Until we return, Tiny Nubbins holds his fucking breath. On bated breath. Oh, incredible. All right. Fun times, guys.
Yes, indeed. Most entertaining.
Mm-hmm.